Kiss hands? Oh my god. I think Jillian would throw hands. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays and welcome back to my Shipwrecked survival challenge. Before we start, I'm just going to apologise if you can hear like a buzzing kind of noise in the background of the video. I will try and edit it out. I do always do like a white noise cancellation on my audio. So hopefully it'll take care of it. Unfortunately, my shower has flooded into my bedroom and I've got like a big heater in there that the insurance company set up trying to dry out the carpet and the floorboards. So yay, that's fun for me. Oh, if I sound super tired, it's because I slept on a mattress on my study floor last night. We're going to start with a roll. It's like 11 in the morning and then we'll switch back across. So we have a 5 and a 3 is an 8, which is a 10 because we get a +2 because of stuff. That is a new sim. Oh no. I'm actually starting to wonder at what point, because this I think will put us at maximum sims. Because that means that there's no room for Sebastian and Jillian to have a baby unless I move someone out or cheat the household size. Now, I did get some tips in the comments, thank you for that, of ways to do it with MC Command Center. I am still kind of super scared. I'll see how it goes, but this is going to put us at maximum sims, I believe. What I had planned to start this one off, he was actually going to vacate himself. It is the full moon tonight. He's currently... I keep calling this Rage. I know I do. It's because I played Werewolf the Apocalypse back in the day, which is a role-playing game. They had werewolves that had a rage mechanic, and when their rage got too high, they had to... Yeah, this feels a little bit derivative, not gonna lie. But when his fury gets too high, because rage trademark and all that, but I know with the full moon it feels like really fast. So he will definitely flip out again tonight. He has yet to have a conversation with everybody else. Like a what the heck was that all about conversation. So he kind of needs to have his, I believe the expression is his come to Jesus moment. I was actually just going to have him add a bunch of ice to the fridge. I might have them have their kind of conversation before we add a sim. Given it was Malakai who had to deal with the bulk, and I know this is bad because it will actually provoke, like if it puts Joshua in a bad mood, which it could do because he's hot-headed, then he will... like potentially get angrier sooner. But look, he's like, look at me being a productive member of the community. But yeah, Malakai's coming in here and he's like, dude, what was that about? You can't tell me that wasn't you. It was in your clothes. Oh, by the way, I did figure out what was wrong with the off-the-grid cooking, like the trying to make forager stew and stuff. It was actually a mod conflict. So, you know, no shade on the team for that one. Look at this poor bed. Matilda's basically saying, okay, so how long have you known? And he's like, well, I didn't really know for sure, and explaining the whole thing. You know, he went to a rave at Moonwood Mill. He was involved in a bit of a heavy make-out session with one of the participants at the rave, this really hot chick called Rory, maybe. She got a bit rough in the sack, and he's possibly... I actually think he's probably not. See, look, she's even talking about woohoo. She's like, wait, do you mean? And he's like, yeah, I mean. So he got bitten. It was a love bite, but, you know, maybe she got a bit carried away and he got infected. Now, he's then saying, look, that's how I ended up in the ocean. He's explaining the whole story. So, look, she's even talking about fangs. She gets it. Yeah, so he's saying, look, I don't know how this works. I don't understand it. Now, how is he? He's fine at the moment. What I'm thinking I'm going to try for tonight is I'm actually going to send him up the volcano and just kind of say, go here, go here, go here, and try and just keep him away from this little island. So that's my plan. I think Matilda's going to try and tell the others, basically, let's cut Jacob some slack here. It sounds like it's not his fault. So we're going to, maybe if I say tell a story. Cool, I haven't forgot that I need to add a sim. I just wanted to resolve this story element first. Basically, she's saying, look, Jacob didn't know, you know, he knew something weird had happened to him, but he thought it was a one-off. He didn't know that he was going to change. This animation doesn't work at the moment. He's basically saying, look, last night, notwithstanding, the other time it happened was a full moon. I think I'm a werewolf, and there's a full moon tonight. And they're like, well, what are we going to do? 30. Oh, we're actually closer than I thought. 35, 37, 38. Problem is that the exchange happens overnight. So it's too late for tonight. He's like, look, I'll take myself away from you guys tonight. I'll do my very best to stay away from you. Maybe just, you know, make sure you're all indoors after the sun goes down. So they're saying, okay, cool. By the way, Matilda, congratulations on having your baby. I had these guys woohoo a bit in the last part. I actually cut quite a few of them out because I was hoping she'd get pregnant accidentally, in quotation marks, like with my 10% chance. But I need to create a sim. If they have truly awful traits, we haven't had anyone with truly awful traits yet, then I'll potentially move them into a different island, like to the other lot. That seems mean though. You know, I could actually add a pet. I could have a dog wash up. The problem is I'd need to be able to get like a dog bowl and stuff. Something to think about though. Let me know what you guys think of that. He's not the sim we're adding. Let's have a look. All right, a free spirit, another hot-headed sim, and jealous. Wonderful. So free spirit's a custom trait. These sims relaxed and uninhibited. They march to the beat of their own drum. So I guess I need to create, he won't be purple. I think we've got more or less even numbers. Actually, maybe it should be a girl. I'm going to get to work creating a sim that seems to align with these traits, and I will get back to you when I'm done. So I decided to go in a bit of a different direction with this sim, as you may be picking up. I decided to make her an elder. She's a little old lady who lived by the beach. She'd go down. She didn't need no weatherman to tell her if there were dangerous tides. She didn't swim between the flags because she knows how to spot a rip, because she's a very experienced beachgoer, and she got dragged away in a rip and would have drowned. So, you know, not maybe the best decision maker, but she's also an elder with 0 skills, so maybe not the most well-rounded old lady. This is Audrey. I ended up switching to elder and they're just hitting random a few times. I think she's super pretty. I obviously did change the eyes. I gave her glasses and went for a scruffy free spirit hairdo. I put her on this aspiration. I don't know if she'll stay on it because I don't know if we can actually do it. I don't know if it requires actual neighbours. She wants to provide all manner of advice to be a positive influence in the lives of her neighbours. Kind of thinking that includes everyone in the household. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Speaking of which, I actually need to change his aspiration, but I might do that from in-game because he should probably keep the gregarious trait. So we'll just go back away from Howley Boy. So that's her outfit. I figure she went down first thing in the morning to throw out some stale bread to the seagulls when it all went wrong. So she's kind of in like, I want to say her pajamas, but like comfortable clothes. And I put her in slippers, these little CC slippers, which I love. She's basically in that outfit for everything. I've got her in her undergarments here for swim and sleep. I hope you guys aren't too betrayed if you were like, yes, a love interest for Jacob. I'm sorry. Jacob? Do I keep calling him Jacob? It's Joshua. Oh my god. The Twilight curse continues. So I'm gonna see you guys back in game. So I loaded back into the game and the first thing I noticed was that little Kai had the meet new sibling interaction queued. So obviously we have to all take a moment to see how he feels. He is not happy. Oh, he is happy. Wait, is he unhappy? Unwanted sibling, but simultaneously can't wait to play with a new sibling. It actually queued the interaction twice, so that's unfortunate. Now she's just wandered in via, probably because she's old, has like washed her up just here, and she's like walked in and gone, hello dear, and he's eating his food and he's like, what? Hi, hello. So she's making polite talk with him about the meal. Now, I actually want to check her aspiration. So she needs to successfully advise and influence the lives of other Sims 20 times, become good friends with 5 Sims, and achieve level 7 charisma. Now, she is an elder. She's probably not going to get level 7 charisma. That being said, we are playing on long lifespan, and I have no idea how long elders live on long lifespan once they become an elder. So maybe she'll be fine. So I'm guessing going to have her like introduce herself to everyone. Come out here, Audrey. Try and make friends with this strapping young man. He's over here toasting marshmallows. I did just send Jillian out to do a bit of cleaning real quick. Whoa. I didn't do anything to her attractiveness settings. Didn't touch him. She's having an attractiveness alert to Sebastian. Now, bear in mind, she is an elder, he is a young adult, so there's probably a 40-year age gap here. I'm not saying old people don't have eyes. They obviously do. But, oh my god. Last thing I need is for the elder, the jealous elder, to get a crush on Sebastian. She's already ruined my chance to have kids without overcomplicating things. But she's like, yeah, she's explaining how she got washed into the ocean. She thought she saw something that was like glowing, but also like a giant fish and also like a lady. And he's like, so like a mermaid? She's like, yeah, a bit like a mermaid, but bigger and more like impressive. And it brought me here on a wave. He's explaining then. the situation, you know, deities and so forth and so on. And this is like Lost, but minus the plane crash and also the purgatory or afterlife or whatever the hell Lost was meant to be. I actually really... His hands! Oh my god. I think Jillian would throw hands. Obviously, we have a problem. She doesn't have anywhere to sleep. She can sleep in Joshua's bed tonight. He's actually going to be leaving soon. Actually, what time does Werewolfageddon start? I realize probably the safest way for me to play this is actually to load another lot with Joshua. Little Kai, oh my god. He's just like, I have to wake up the only sleeping sim on the entire lot. Let's not poke the werewolf, okay? I'm going to get him to go to the toilet, and then I'm actually going to send him across. He's got a bit of energy, so hopefully he'll be okay. I'm going to try and keep him away. So he's going over here. She's like heading home and he's heading out. He's probably like waving and nodding grimly. I'm actually scared to destroy other sims now because of what happened in my last play session. Now, actually, let's just check how many shells we need, because I really want to purchase something tonight, whether it is another block of 4x4. I'm kind of at crunch point as far as having to decide how we want to handle 9 sims, because I still want Jillian and Sebastian to have a kid. And I don't really want to... Joshua is the logical one to move out because he wants to keep his distance from people, but I don't really want to move him out because I like the chaos. The reason I didn't end up making a love interest for, and I know I keep calling him Jacob, his name is Josh. I keep calling him Jacob. I'm sure I've said it more times than not. I actually had another idea for how I thought I'd get him a romantic interest. I was actually thinking we might try the wishing well for that element of chaos. You can wish for a love interest. Should just put him on the werewolf aspiration. Hey, how is he going, by the way? Has the moon actually risen yet? It has! Oh! Alright, so these guys are coming over here. Basically, Audrey's like, oh, darling, explain to me how you do this interacting with the deity. It was really lovely to see her. She brought me here. She whisked me away. It's lucky she brought me. I mean, the bank was about to foreclose on my house. Ha ha ha. She's like, basically asked Matilda to show them. Now, let's see how many shells we actually have. 35. That's exactly 40. We can afford a new structure. Something I can put Audrey and Kai in separate rooms would be good. Excellent. So when these guys are asleep, I will build another structure. Riled up. A hot-headed sim can't keep their anger hidden when they have a bad conversation. Just go to sleep, lady. And yeah, all of these guys go to bed, and I can just come over here, keep an eye on my poor boxer short wearing little dude. Breathe through the stress. Oh, he needs music. Unfortunately, the head earbuds in your ears, in your inventory, I decided don't work right now. Once we get solar panels... Oh, he's singing. Does that count as music? Oh... Okay, the moon effect has just kicked in. It doesn't start till 10 p.m. apparently. Kai is very... Oh my god, Kai. And the baby. Why are we all awake? Okay, this is bad timing. Feed the baby. She can run and get the food now. I'm actually going to pop it in here. Oh, she's unlocked the energetic lifestyle. Where are you? Jillian, come home. It's werewolf o'clock. Everybody needs to go to sleep. I need to know you are all contained. Kai, where are you going? Oh my god. It's like, I'm going to go sit out here. I guess I'll have Matilda come and sit with him. Where is he? Okay, he's actually changing now. Doesn't take long. An hour. Basically, less than an hour for him to change from the moon appearing. That's like with a pretty much empty bar thing. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't go in the water. Can you chase the seagulls? That would be hilarious. Go there savagely. Go get those seagulls. Yeah, you get them. You get those seagulls. All right, Matilda's heard the howl across the water because I feel like it would be pretty obvious. They're all awake. Why are they all awake? I'm begging you. Go to bed. Including you, Audrey. Go sleep in the bed that smells like wet dog. Speaking of wet dog, how is my wet dog? He's over here shaking. He's like, yeah. Look, you have that tantrum, buddy. You do it. I believe. All right, he's running back down the volcano. Kano's a little bit savage. I feel like he'd be into this. Where are you going? No, stop. You're not allowed over there. All right, what if I have him go here. A couple of you actually said this was the best way to keep him managed. Oh, is that an earthquake? Great. That's great. Now my Sims are awake again. Go back to sleep, everybody. It's fine. Let me just focus on the werewolf to keep you all safe. Thank you. They're not letting me focus on the werewolf, you guys. Ruh-roh. Joshua can feel the pull of the full moon. Ah, woo! I'm not surprised these guys are having so much trouble sleeping, aside from the whole earthquake situation. I know for me personally, when I'm stressing about something, if I roll over in the middle of the night, you know how you sometimes like half wake up? You just go bing and you're wide awake and stressing about whatever it is that was worrying you. Gosh, they're pretty quick, aren't they? I feel like this is faster than a sim can run. I feel like it might be faster than a panicked run too, actually. Could race them. Just get someone to come up here and try and give him a hug and then panic and then we could race them. I really should get him the one that lets you dig for treasure. Scavenger, because they'll autonomously, I haven't played it, but I've seen in other YouTubers' videos that if they've got scavenger when they're frenzying like this, they'll still dig. No, we don't get to go home. Bad dog. No, over there. All right, the full moon thing's gone. The little full moon icon, so I assume that means we just have to ride this one out now. He's not a very good swimmer. Is he getting fitness? He is getting fitness. So there you go. Werewolves can actually gain skill while they're in a rampage. Who knew? You howl. You get that. You do a big howl. Big old werewolf howl. Look, if you want to just stand there for like the next 2 hours while this runs down, I'm okay with that. Ah, Kai had a nightmare. No. Not waking anybody up, buddy. Go potty. You're not coming back across the water, are you? See, I feel like if I'd loaded this lot up with him, like if I'd traveled to that lot, he wouldn't keep running back to the house. Like he'd just go around it. Like, you know, Sims will go around a lot if it's not loaded. So I could have done that, but then I was like, well, what's the realism in that? I love that I just sent Kai out to the bathroom on his own. You're a 2-year-old, you're old enough. Only a rampaging werewolf. Thing is, these guys are sound asleep. There's no way they would let it happen, but they don't know. Well, once he's finished rampaging, I'm going to build that extra lot. Audrey in. Oh, looks like he's coming down. He's just tripped hot-headed though, so that's fun. So he should change back now, but then because he's hot-headed and has Big Bad Wolf, he's going to... Oh, his bladder just went up. That's gross. Now Jillian had a nightmare about being a tiny ant. So apparently I googled it. Maxis actually made an ant game back in the day. Where are you? Okay, he's actually gone back to shore to change. I thought he would do it where he's like waiting. I'd love to use this as a thumbnail, but I feel like YouTube would have opinions and thoughts. He's not nude, obviously. He's got his swimmers on. So that worked. Thank you for the tip to just keep him running, you guys. That was very helpful. I'm going to get him to take a cold shower. For those of you who said in my comments that you play with more than 8 Sims, I don't know how you do it. Joshua Reed has made it through the full moon. What a harrowing experience. Hopefully he learned a thing or two about being a werewolf. He needs to read werewolf books. I think I'm going to have to buy those with shells. While he was doing all of that, I know these guys are up and doing stuff now. I'm actually going to quickly, because I did pay for it, add another lot. All right, you guys, I pretty much did what I said I was going to do. The only thing is we didn't have any shells left over to buy lights. What I'm going to do is get Malakai to craft a couple and then trade them in like I've done before once or twice. So What's-Her-Face's door, Audrey's door, is on the outside, so she's not walking through their bedroom. She's got a tiny little room. I did give her his bed, and I've put tarps from the werewolf pack on the windows. I love some of the items that came with that pack. They're going to be very useful. And obviously Kai's tiny little bedroom is right there. So I'm hoping we can have a little bit more of a normal kind of day. I probably need to do a dice roll once I've done this, because I do not want to lose track of time, because that would be bad. As much as I 100% have too many Sims right now and it's actually stressing me out, I don't want to actually kill somebody through negligence. Really, at this point, all I can say is not a 10. It's unlikely to be a 10 now. Okay, the game heard me. So that's a 7. I think that's like shells. 5 shells, washer, sure. That's okay. I can live with that. That's acceptable. All right, they've had a very productive day. I actually did most of it off screen because they were basically looking for shells and doing chores like they usually do. So Malakai made a bunch of furniture. We've got an extra chair over here for a Todd. or for what's her face? I keep calling her what's her face? Audrey. I was actually thinking I created another bed because I had started doing that anyway with the intention of replacing Sebastian's. I'm actually going to assign this one to Audrey. I'm going to assign Jacob's ratty old bed back to him. Having this little room, I mean, these are open windows, there's no glass, but the Sims can't actually climb out. This is not the fancy new window that's coming with the high school pack that lets Sims climb out. So in theory, he's already trashed this bed and he can't really do any more damage. So if I have to, that can be his, no, you're naughty. Straight to the room for you. I've also come to the conclusion that being able to buy dive tools, depending on how you like to play, might be a little bit OP. He didn't actually find any. I hope he's not burnt. I actually forgot the sunscreen for a while. Oh, got a sweet tan. I mean, he looked a little bit burnt to me, but he's doing all right. I had him relax for a bit. I thought it might help. Yeah, so he didn't find anything when he was diving for treasure. Jillian found a ton. I think she found like 4 treasures, which is 20 shells. But that's actually enough for the room now. But just something for you guys to be aware of if you are thinking about having this, I wouldn't call it a rule, but like let yourself, craft a knife block on the handiness table and then you can dive for treasure. I'm just saying it has a big effect on how quickly you can achieve stuff. So it's kind of only go there if you don't want the struggle quite so much. Just because I can afford it doesn't mean I have to buy it. Maybe I should, because it's 70 shells for a solar thingy. Yeah, maybe we'll save up for solar panels or like wind turbines. I think I might wrap this part up here. We don't have any imminent werewolfiness happening. He actually hopefully will be fine for a few days now. We've obviously got Audrey. I don't like that these two are dancing. She's very excited about it. I like that he's not conflicted by that though. He's like, nah, I'm cool. Have a little woohoo together. Hopefully this will work because this shower is glitchy AF. Oh, that reminds me, I did build another shower, so I'm going to pop that in as well. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.